You know, I've noticed something since I've been on YouTube that there are people out here who don't want black men and black women to unify or come together or put their petty differences aside or just speak to one another. And the reason why I bring this up is because I've noticed the last 8 months it's been a certain group of YouTubers who've attacked me or came at me or fellow subscribers because we're not out here doing the traditional cooning buffooning type videos, okay? I get that I'm going to get white racists. I get that. I get that I'm going to get people of color who have more in common with the black community than they care to admit. I know I'm going to get them. They don't want to be called out on their shit. But I never thought, I knew it was always self-hatred within our community, but not in this way, in this level. I did a video the other day, y'all might know, about the white woman taking the black woman's image, an image that I found questionable from the start. See, you know, and y'all have heard me say I have issue with sisters shaking their ass on YouTube out in public the way they do and don't realize it's being used against them in a derogatory way. It's not flattering whatsoever. Now, some of y'all thought, oh, you just hating on sisters. She expressing herself. What about white women? I can give a fuck about white women and other women, what they do with their bodies. That's their business. It just is always going to be a negative connotation when black women use it. And as black men, we should have enough love and respect for ourselves and love and respect for our women. Say, baby, stop. Don't do it. Okay? You're not going to win a contest by who can shake their ass the best. I mean, there are contests out there, but what I'm saying is, you're not going to endure yourself with people. People are going to already think negative about y'all. Don't give me any more ammunition to do this to you. But the woman in question, this white woman, took the image of the black woman, and she took it and she titled "Black Mom Get Nasty." Now, first of all, in that video, and I don't recall her saying that she was a mother, nor did I see a little kid anywhere. It was just a black woman in the bathroom, got on top of a tub shaking her ass, okay? But what happened was a white woman intercut her image in it because she figured I either gonna get a bunch of men or, more importantly, black men coming to this channel, and they see my profile, I can get these black men on a slide. Because even her profile, she stated that she lived in a small town. That's code word for an all-white town that everybody knows everybody, okay? I did that video, and I called her a cave-dwelling bitch. Because only skanky-ass women or sneaky-ass white women do shit like that. And a lot of black men have lost their lives or their reputations fucking with women like that. Let's be honest. But General Backlash, he took offense of all the videos I've said and done. He took offense of me calling this white woman a cave-dwelling bitch. I can't get the word out right now. Then he gonna go on this, well, after all you've been through, after all people said about you. First of all, those people who have came at me, that's a small group. And I already know what they was on. And I've called them out. I let them be where they be. They let them be where they be. I put those who've lied on me. I've called them up since I've gotten this video capture software. And I know some of them made multiple pages. I know some have put videos out mocking me and getting personal with me. Let them be. I let them be because it tells you I'm hitting the nerve. When you have so-called adults resorting to calling people out their names and going to other YouTuber channels gossiping, I don't do that with people on YouTube. If I got issue with somebody got issue with me, I keep them at my channel. I don't go tell another fellow YouTuber, yeah, this motherfucker said this motherfucker's this. I don't do shit like that. Now I might tell a YouTuber, watch out, you got a trolling. Or if I leave a comment in your channel, somebody come and follow me to your channel, I would say I would block this person because I don't want to bring any more drama to somebody else. But he didn't stop there. He came at me in a nasty, disrespectful way. Now, y'all know me. And I told y'all before, if you come at me in a disrespectful, nasty way, I'm going to block you. Well, I guess he got pissed off because I blocked him. In his reply video, or it was follow-up video, I should say, he said, you didn't let me come at you and get a chance to reply. You said what you said in your video. Because if you wanted to come at me as a man with respect, you never did it in video form. You would have said, "Hey, can I PM you?" Or, "Brother, I didn't disagreement with you," and we could have did it like that. There have been men and women who I've disagreed with, and I've never ever put it out in a video. But he thought that because he probably punked out some other YouTubers, or because he's always said how educated he is or how well traveled he is, that I was going to punk out. Dealing with the wrong brother. Not once did I call you out your name or anything. But he was more pissed off that I, one, blocked him. Then he tried to put it off and say I was listening to some other YouTube. I was going to block you anyway. If you've been following my videos, you have known how I operate. But then he went into this whole thing about, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. About how he agrees with Nazis or skinheads. I'm like, brother, you really telling off on yourself now. Then he went into this whole thing about blacks who are light-skinned or mulatto or mixed. First of all, those YouTubers that came to my channel and left those comments, they had dealings with you before. Male and female. They listened to it, and I said in my video, I said, you can listen to my original video, you can listen to his video entirely, and then listen to this one and tell me, you formulate your opinion. People did that, and they agreed with me, and that pissed you off more. I never brought about your ethnicity. If you go back and read the comments, I think I even said I did not know that. As a matter of fact, an acquaintance of yours, even she said you was out of pocket for how you came at me. There was other people that said you was out of pocket. They didn't say nothing derogatory about you, but you say my followers, and then you said you could have false flagged me because I took your video. Wait a minute, brother, don't you do the same thing? Don't you take people audio and video and you using your videos? And you talk about false flags? See, that's a bitch move. See, what I did was I took the video that you made and I played it right along with my commentary so people can hear exactly what you said. And they hear my rebuttal. See, if more people would do shit like that, a lot of this shit would be squashed. Because a lot of times people don't watch the videos in their entirety. And that's what you said you didn't do. You did not watch the video entirely. You said you stopped. Then you went back and said you did watch it. So either you said you did or you didn't. But nonetheless, you came at me very disrespectful. Then you get some other YouTuber that comes along. And I'm going to read what this YouTuber said on my page. And I'm going to read what they said on your page. And I'm going to put this YouTuber on blast like so many others. And I'm going to let you know. So there's about maybe 8, maybe 9 YouTubers out here that's in this incestuous relationship that like to go around starting shit. And I've stated this before. It's usually the same group of people that keep shit going. And they've all at some point moved along black YouTube channels. And they've all got issues with black people calling out white people. I've noticed that. I've noticed that. And brother, you in that clique. Because this, I'm gonna read I'm gonna tell you how I noticed to be true. Because I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna read this to all y'all. I want y'all to bear with me, okay? This person go by the name of iBox River, okay? They said Harvey is manipulator and uses manipulative language to hypnotize his followers. Now, 3 people have used these terms before. 3 people. One was a male, 2 were females. So I'm not gonna say who they are, but they use this very same language. I was riding with him before, but I've been a fan of yours for the last 2 years. Tommy Sotomayor is straight up and brutally honest, just like you. People like Harvey are not as influential as they think. He only serves to comfort insecure black men who are scared of white men socially, economically, and generally. Wait a minute, have you been following my videos? Okay, many ways. Harvey Suboy is a slimy, sibling snake. I know this is a male. I think this is a man. I think I know exactly who this is because it's just the wordness is too similar. I spoke out against his followers attacking biracials, and the guy wrote a pretentious comment. No, you didn't speak out against followers. Don't lie, 'cause I'm going to show your ass up. And then he blocked me. No, you came at me. you start saying that I didn't. Now I'll just play the comment. Generally, I don't feel bad or any way about the situation. Harvey is a damn hypocrite. He went to war with Black Princess. It calls you out for going hard on Miss Carmel's dumbass. Okay, first of all, Miss Black Princess came at me. Okay, and what did I do last month? I caught her starting shit up, and a lot of people saw it. And then the comments that was being left to her that were not from me, that was from a troll account. And I've put up videos showing y'all that there's phony channels. There are people going around YouTube creating dummy channels, starting shit among people. He said, I went to war with Miss Black Princess. I think I have a good idea who this is. Then he said he calls you out for going hard on Miss Carmel's. First of all, I wasn't talking about Miss Carmel. It was another YouTuber that he had issue with. But let me go to this person left a comment on my channel right here. He said Harvey does seem to tiptoe around the subject of Black women dirty deeds. I see his point. Harvey called the white woman a cave-dwelling bitch, but the Black sisters that was grinding on men's crotch in front of a child got a pass. I love Jerome Blacklash. He might be a mulatto, but feels passionate about the Black community. First of all, I did do a video about that sister out there in that park grinding, and her baby girl was right there. But see, some of y'all don't follow videos. Some of y'all assume that I ain't talk about certain subjects. Now, and I replied to this person, you have not been following my vids, okay? Then let me show this. This person said this is the reason why I can't stand mulatto people, because that person heard your tone, and they heard other people describe you as a mulatto or biracial person, and then your problem with mulattoes is personal. I hate mulattoes too that side with whites and promote the biracial agenda. But there are a lot of mulattoes who are Black inclined. You're practicing a very stereotypical bias racism. You come to Harvey's videos to help overcome. Okay, wow. Now, this person says one thing that says another within a short period of time. They say, I hate mulattoes too. Okay? I didn't bring up your ethnicity. I don't know if you're mixed. I don't know. Don't care. But you made it seem as if I brought up this conversation about your ethnicity or about your skin tone or whatever. I didn't do that. But this Box River person makes it seem like they've been following me for a long time. Now I want to show y'all something. This is this Box River channel. 1 subscriber, 0 views. Now guess when this person Box joined? Jake joined May 30th, 2012. Latest activity, June 12th, 2012. Now, how can you been riding me all this time, but you just joined? But you have 1 subscriber, 0 views. See, this is why I say you got to watch out who you follow or who comes and hypes you or pumps your head up. Because I'm going to tell you something. Brother, you came at me wrong. And you pissed off because I'm not responding the way you thought I was going to respond. But this person right here, Box River, I think I got a good idea who this person is. Because why would you bring up Miss Black Princess and Miss Carmel's when I never mentioned Miss Carmel or Miss Black Princess, but yet you say you've been following me for a minute or you've been riding me for a minute, but your channel was just created May 30th of this year, and latest activities June 12th of this year. See, these are your trolls. These are your shit starters. But see, you getting mad at me because I pointed shit like that, how manipulative people are with certain images. But instead of you getting mad at those people who rob your ethnicity, you get mad at me. Because you have a history with a lot of these YouTubers out here. You come across as arrogant. And the fact remains is you, like so many of our brothers and sisters out here, hate the fact that a black man and black woman does not kiss a certain group of people ass or won't kiss your ass. Now, I did a reply video. I left it at that. You came to my channel all day and you want to get and have a word to one of my subscribers. Like I said, I was going to block you before that. But I wasn't going to until you left a comment. That's the only way I was going to block you. Did you know that I come to your channel leaving any comments? Nope. Because I don't want to have anything to do with you, brother. Because you got pissed off of me for calling out a white woman, and you hate the fact that I replayed your words back to the YouTube community, just like you do with those black women that you've had issue with, those black men that you had issue with. See, you want to be the only one to be able to do and say things, but when people do the same thing to you, you can't take it, and use your term, butt hurt. That's all it is. Your butt hurt. But you want to get personal to me. You want to call me black. I never said I was black conscious. I never used those terms. I think the terms like that are loaded, or people have a certain reaction to that. Because we hear the term black nationalism or black conscious or black intelligentsia, people have a reaction that's irrational. Now, if you think I was out of line for saying what I said about that white woman, that's your opinion. But when you made a video coming at me in the way that you did, I lost all respect for you. Because you could have easily sent me a personal message. You could have easily said, Harvey, I disagree with you. And me and you could have talked without making videos. But you came at me first. It's like these other so-called black people out here. And the ones that I've had issue with are usually the very ones who would defend white people or white racism to its fullest. Now I'm gonna go back to this person again that's on your channel trying to psych you out. This iBox River. Harvey does seem to tip around the subject of black women dirty deeds. Now I want to go back to here. I want y'all to read this. He brought up Tommy Sotomayor, and I know what he's doing or she's doing. What they do is any black man or black woman that calls out certain behavior in our community, what they do is they go in and start saying, I agree with this brother, I agree with this sister. And then people get angry and say they must be a sellout or a handkerchief head. So instead of watching videos, listening to these people videos in full, they go and vote down. And this is what this person is trying to do. Do I agree with everything Tommy Sotomayor say? Nope. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't agree with everything I say. But this person said Harvey is a slimy, slithering snake. I spoke out against his followers attacking biracials. Nah, let me go back to it again. I hate mulattoes too. But yet this person come to your channel bad mouthing me. Because you're bad mouthing me. See, don't let somebody send you off, brother. But see, you proving those people who mention your ethnicity right. Every last one of them said they had some issue with you at some point. But then you question my head saying, I let somebody tell me to block you. No, I was going to block you anyway. Like I said, if you've been following my videos, which apparently you haven't, because even you admitted in your video you didn't listen to the video entirely, you would know that I have short patience with trolls. Or I have a short patience with people who start shit, who don't know how to come to people like adults. You defended a white woman that was slick enough to take a video of a black woman shaking her ass, whether we agree or disagree about the video, and intercut her sex ad with it. Instead of you taking umbrage with that, you took umbrage with me for pointing it out. So it says more about you than it does me. But as I said before, this person right here brought up Miss Black Princess. Why would she be brought up in this? Then went to Miss Carmel's. I never said nothing about Miss Carmel's. When I said in that video, it's other women you've had issue with. I didn't bring up Miss Carmel's. So I had to. I had to wonder: is it this black guy that I'm thinking of, or is these two sisters that are starting some shit up? That could be very well be just a random person that's been following me and you around. But they got pissed off because they came to my channel and then sent them, and then I wish I still had the personal message they sent me. Like I told y'all, if you come to my channel talking crap, insulting me and getting personal, I'm gonna block you. But when I heard you say I should flag his channel because he used my audio, brother, didn't you do the same thing? See, that's a bitch move. Because if you listen to the video you made about me, you accidentally clicked and you heard my voice on it. I could have sat there and said, well, I heard my voice on it, so, hey. I did a reply video. Just like you did a reply to me. But like I said, brother, you don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. But I never disrespected you, but you disrespected me. You got personal, and you got personal in this video. You just follow a video you did. But don't let some other YouTubers send you off. Whether they agree with you or don't let them send you off like you telling me. I make my own choices. I make my own decisions. Like I said, if you had disagreed with me, you could have came to me like a man and said, hey, Harvey, I disagree with you on how you handled it or the topic of discussion. But nah, you made it personal. See, the problem is with some of our people within our community, y'all are afraid to call people out on their drama or their crap. See, you're the kind of black man who don't want to call other people out on their shit, but love dissing your own people. See, you're pissed off because I'm not making these videos just hammering black women. I'm not going to add to that drama out here on YouTube. There are black women out here on YouTube have gotten mad at me. Well, you ain't come out and say this about black men. I've criticized black men as well. But I'm not going to do it the way you want me to do it because like I've said before, I know my history. I know why people do the things they do. But people like yourself don't want me holding the mirror up. You don't want me holding the mirror because you're afraid that somebody is going to recognize that, hey, General Blacklash, he's that individual that Harvey Superboy talked about. Or such and such as that individual Harvey talked about. And y'all don't want to be found out because then guess what? People are going to stop coming to your channel or people are going to start calling you out. And that's what happened in that video. People called you out. That's why I purposely made sure I played your audio, read along my commentary so there'd been no confusion. And even in that video, I told people, go back and watch both videos in their entirety. And you cannot deny that I said that. Like I said, I don't claim to be right on everything. In fact, I told people in my videos, go do your own research. But as you admit that you don't watch my videos or watch them in their entirety. See, you're probably pissed off at me because I didn't come to your channel and stand behind you when you was going after those black women you had issue with. Nah, brother, I don't get down like that. I got enough drama already on YouTube for people misrepresenting me or trolls putting up false channels saying I said things. That's why I went and got that video capture software to alleviate problems like that. But this person is leaving you a comment, this your shit starter. He went to war with Miss Black Princess. I ain't going to war Miss Black Princess. And everybody knows that now. Then he brought up about me saying something. I said nothing about Miss Carmel's. I ain't thought about this sister I don't know how long. I was talking about another sister on here that you had issue with. But it tells you this person's a shit starter. Because they said, they went all the way back to Miss Black Princess and Miss Carmel. But yet, let me go back to it again. This person just put a channel up. They just joined. One subscriber, no videos. If they've been following me and been following you, why was this just recently? Because 9 times out of 10, they left a comment. Most people follow somebody would have left some comments at some point. Because I remember when I saw this person came up the other day, sent me a personal message. Man, black women are this and that. And I'm like, and I never respond. That's probably what have pissed this person off because I didn't fall for it. But see, this person is just like you. You want to go ahead and attack black women. I'm not going to attack sisters just to be attacking them. But it tells me more about you than anything, brother.